It's pretty surreal that I'm in the AEW Fight Forever video game. Me, James Darnell, John Blood, Macho T, and Chris Danger all made it in the game. And the story of how this became is kind of a simple one, but we actually were invited out to check out the game early, and I actually couldn't come out to check out the game. And this was back before the game actually released, and they wanted us to create content on the game. And that was pretty cool. Well, the relationship had continued to go on, and they actually reached out to us and said, we are doing some community creations with some AEW wrestlers, some community wrestlers, we should call them, not community creations. It's not the same as community creations, but they are having some wrestlers create wrestlers for the game, and then they will put them in the game, and there will be fun little community wrestlers in the game. Well, they decided to reach out to some YouTubers, us, who actually went out and played test the game and said, yo, would you like to create a wrestler for the game? So this was back in November of 2023. So they actually reached out a while ago. And I think this was actually before one of the major gameplay improvement updates where there was a lot of cheese in the game. We know a lot of the online stuff was cheese. Ooh, John Blood there. A lot of cheese for that. But we had to make our character, so I created my guy, TonyPizzaGuy, and he has the pizza entrance, which I think is very, very cool. And I actually got to go down and pick all the stats and the movesets and everything for my character, and now they are officially in the game as a playable character. It's not anything that you need to pay for. It's actually free right now with the Season 4 update. Just update the game, and you can play as us, which I think is pretty freaking awesome. It's like the Deadlock boys are in the game, which is crazy because we do stuff with Macho and we do stuff with Chris all the time, and it's just like friends that actually made it into the game, which is very, very cool. And that's pretty awesome that they put us in the game. It doesn't take away from anything really in the game. A lot of people are like, oh, why are you in the game? Why does that make sense? I don't understand that. Well, it doesn't take away anything. It's just like we created them and then they put them in the game. So it's not like they had to work extra hard to do anything for us. Overdrive by John Blood. What? Yeah, it's not like they had to work extra hard to do anything for us. We actually created it, made all the moveset and everything, so then they could just port it into the game, which I think is very, very cool because honestly, I think more stuff like this should be in games. I love to see when like creators are, oh, sweet double team move there. I love to see when creators or people that are avid in the game make it into the game. It's just a fun little Easter egg to be in the game. I know there's some Pat McAfee and his friends are in the game and people complain about that, but it's like, whatever, this is fun. Just play with it or don't. It doesn't matter. It's in the game or it's not. Whatever you want to do. If you want to play it or don't. But if anybody does play as my character and they check out my finisher, we will definitely need you to make a video on that. I know I've seen some people put up videos already, so if you do, I'll leave a comment, I'll share it or whatever, because I think it's very, very cool just to see that. And big shout out to AEW Games for actually following through and putting us in the game, because I think the idea of us being in the game was very cool, and them to follow through and actually do it was very cool. Say what you will about this game. I know, whatever. Matches, modes, where's this, where's that, where's whatever. I get it. I understand the complaints. I'm right there with you. But I also think it's very cool that I'm in a pro wrestling video game because, wow, I love pro wrestling, and being in a video game is so surreal. It's just one of the coolest feelings in the world. I will say this. Yes, this game is still really fun to play. The match types itself, oh, I'm going to get the win. Oh, the match types itself are very fun. I think the gameplay is very fast and fluid. The matches don't last too long, so it's a whole lot of fun to just jump in and play the matches. I haven't played any more of the updates as far as stuff goes. There's some Stadium Stampede updates. There's like a football update there as well. Haven't played any of that stuff yet, but when I check it out, I'll definitely let you know what I think about it. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave you. John Blood hitting everybody with a stunner, hit me with a stunner, and now he's going to deliver one here to James Darnell. He's going to go down here to the stunner, wham, stunner. Wow. There you go. Maybe we'll have to do a rematch now that we are actually in the game here, and we took an L here, but we didn't take the pins, so we're still okay. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave you. Check it out. If you do make a video, let me know.